Welcome back to Ma Gamer, your premier source for in-depth automotive reviews and design breakdowns. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic and forward-thinking vehicles in the world of hybrids, the 2026 Toyota Prius. Known globally as a pioneer in hybrid technology, the Prius has evolved dramatically over the years, and in its latest 2026 iteration, it makes one of the boldest design statements in its history. For years, the Toyota Prius has stood at the forefront of hybrid innovation. Introduced in 1997 in Japan and going global in the early 2000s, the Prius redefined what fuel-efficient cars could look and feel like. With each generation, Toyota has continued to refine its performance and aesthetics, but the 2026 model marks a striking departure from the purely function-driven designs of the past. This time, the exterior design doesn't just serve aerodynamic and efficiency goals, it makes a powerful visual impact. At first glance, the 2026 Prius presents a much sportier and more dynamic stance than its predecessors. It is lower, wider, and sleeker, giving the car an athletic posture that evokes speed and elegance. Even while standing still, the hood is dramatically sculpted, with two sharp creases running from the A-pillars to the grille. These lines not only enhance its aggressive front-end appearance but also help manage airflow over the car's surface. The front fascia is a radical departure from previous designs. The grille has been minimized and simplified to a narrow, horizontal intake that sits low on the bumper. This change is not just for aesthetics but reflects the hybrid's lesser need for engine cooling. Slim, futuristic LED headlights sit high and stretch back toward the fenders. Their angular shape forms a boomerang-like signature that is instantly recognizable, especially at night. Adding to this futuristic face are vertical air channels at the corners of the bumper. These aren't just decorative, they're functional, directing airflow to the sides to reduce turbulence around the wheels and enhance stability. A small front splitter is subtly integrated below the grille, painted in gloss black or matte silver depending on the trim level, giving the Prius a more planted, performance-inspired look. The side profile of the 2026 Prius tells a story of fluidity and motion. The roofline begins low at the windshield and arcs gracefully to the rear, forming a coupe-like silhouette that's both elegant and aerodynamic. This sleek roof contributes significantly to the Prius's low drag coefficient, making it one of the most aerodynamically efficient production vehicles on the market. Flush door handles contribute to a clean look, retracting into the body when not in use to reduce drag. The character line that runs from the front fender to the rear tail light adds visual tension and emphasizes the car's lean, forward-moving posture. Below that, a secondary sculpted contour above the side skirts enhances the sense of motion and gives the Prius a more muscular side appearance. Wheel designs for the 2026 Prius are another standout feature. Depending on the trim level, they range from 17 to 19 inches and feature highly stylized, aerodynamically optimized spokes. These wheels are finished in combinations of gloss black, silver, or dark metallic, and they complement the vehicle's futuristic personality perfectly. The wheel arches are subtly flared, with matte black cladding that provides a subtle nod to crossover styling while also protecting the bodywork from debris. The side mirrors are mounted on the door panels instead of the A-pillars, improving both aerodynamics and visibility. These mirrors house integrated turn signals and cameras for the surround view and blind spot monitoring systems. Finished in contrasting gloss black, they harmonize with the window trim and floating roof design. The windows themselves taper toward the rear, adding to the vehicle's dynamic feel and hinting at the hatchback layout without being overt. Color choices for the 2026 Prius are vibrant and modern. Toyota offers shades like supersonic red, wind chill pearl, midnight black metallic, and a bold new solar octane, a fiery orange hue that makes the Prius stand out like never before. Dual-tone options with a blacked-out roof are available, adding a level of visual sophistication and helping emphasize the sleek roofline. Now let us shift our focus to the rear, which may be the most dramatic angle of the new Prius. Here, the rear deck is sharply cut, giving the tail a chopped performance look that contrasts starkly with the bulbous ends of earlier Prius models. A full-width LED light bar runs from tail light to tail light, acting as both a brake light and a visual signature. Within the bar, the Prius name is spelled out in clean, futuristic lettering, a clear statement of its new identity. The tail lights themselves are angular and pointed, wrapping around the body to give the rear a wider, more grounded look. The lower bumper features gloss black or matte silver trim, with reflectors set into the corners for added visibility and style. A rear diffuser element sits at the bottom, continuing the aerodynamic story and adding a sporty touch. Though the exhaust outlet is hidden, it reinforces the car's clean, environmentally focused persona. The rear window is steeply raked and narrow, part of the car's coupe-inspired design. Language: above it sits a high-mounted rear spoiler, not just for flair, but also to assist in managing rear airflow and reducing lift at highway speeds. This spoiler is seamlessly integrated with the roofline, and its edges taper sharply to enhance the vehicle's futuristic character. Toyota engineers spent countless hours refining the Prius in wind tunnels, resulting in a drag coefficient as low as 0.27. Every detail on the car's exterior contributes to this number, including the underbody panels that keep airflow smooth underneath, the active grille shutters that open only when necessary, and the rear wheel spats that help direct air around the wheels more efficiently. Even the windshield and rear glass have been angled to minimize resistance, and the roofline's descent isn't just aesthetic, it also reduces the wake generated behind the car, improving highway stability and overall efficiency. This relentless pursuit of aerodynamic perfection is a key part of what makes the Prius so fuel efficient, and it's all visible in its exterior form. Lighting plays a huge role in defining the new Prius. The LED headlights and tail lights are more than just bright and efficient, they are art pieces in their own right. The front daytime running lights create an unmistakable signature on the road, while the rear light bar is a bold stroke that gives the Prius a high-tech feel reminiscent of EV's welcome and departure animations in the lighting system add a premium touch, making each interaction with the car feel special. The exterior features of the Prius also include a range of practical enhancements. Rain-sensing wipers are standard, neatly tucked beneath the sleek hood. Front and rear parking sensors are subtly embedded into the bumper, helping drivers navigate tight urban spaces without cluttering the car's clean design. The roof